All right, Kevin, beautiful day out there. You know, it was funny when you were showing the cameras, we were showing eastbound. It looked like, oh, blue skies, not very many clouds, and then just depends where you turn the camera, right?
That's right. It's all perspective, which way you're going, where those mountains are. Let's go and show you. This is what it looks like up at Park City Mountain Resort. Talking about a season flip. Look how green the lifts look. The snow is gone, and summer operations getting ready to kick off with the Alpine Slide and the coaster and mountain biking, all the fun things that you can do up in our mountains. Pretty shot coming in from Park City Mountain. A little light breeze blowing those flags. Ensign Peak still showing partly cloudy skies on a very mild day as our temperatures have climbed into the mid-80s here in Salt Lake City. We're in store for some extra warm temperatures as we end the month of May and head into June. In fact, the first 90-degree day of the year is in the 7-day forecast for Salt Lake City. Today, no 90s, not for us at least, 86 in Salt Lake City. Boise and Portland both went to 82, compliments of a little bubble of high pressure that's over that part of the country. 70s from Great Falls to Bismarck, 60s for Minneapolis, Kansas City, and Rapid City. Chicago at 69 as well. They've got a low pressure center producing storms and cooler temperatures there. 70s in Boston today. Atlanta did the same with Memphis at 72. And 80s in Dallas, 101 in Phoenix, and Los Angeles topped out at 72 degrees. Here's Vortex. We've got a few little thunderstorms over the Uinta Mountains, moving through parts of the Uinta Basin down towards Price, and then a few little thunderstorms that we have just east of Cedar City and moving along the Utah and Nevada border. These aren't huge. These are very summer-esque. They're bubbling in the afternoon with the heat. They drop a little bit of rain, some gushes of wind, but they're pretty brief. They're very isolated, and they'll be back. We're not done. We're going to see this for the next couple of days as the overall pattern remains very, very similar. So 82 degrees in Logan, 68 in Rock Springs, 70s, though, for Vernal and Price right now, upper 80s in Moab, and there's those 90s in St. George and Las Vegas. So what's going on across the west that's creating the pattern? Well, there's a little high pressure right over the Four Corners area, and so you're seeing that moisture circulate around that high, and with the heat of the day, wherever that circulation is where we're getting the little thunderstorms firing up. Little mini low in California. There's that high up in the Pacific Northwest creating those storms, and there's that low that's continuing to bring some of the cooler air across the Great Lakes in the upper Midwest. Our storm zone shows that this evening, things quiet down. The high shifts a little bit. So tomorrow we're going to pull some of that moisture that's over in Nevada into central Utah and along the Utah-Nevada border. The afternoon, same deal as we head through Thursday. A few pop-ups. The high moves a little farther east, pulling those storms a little bit more into eastern Utah. And by Friday, the highs moved out far enough that really we see more sunshine and very warm temperatures as a second high takes over for the weekend, sending us into the 90s. So 83 in Nephi tomorrow, 84 in Price. Should be a partly cloudy day. St. George, mostly sunny and 96. Mesquite will go to 100, while Moab will go to 92. 7-day forecast. 90s turn to 100s Friday, Saturday, extra hot, and then we'll slide back down to the 80s and 90s with a 30% chance of some rain on Monday. Wasatch Front? Well, West Valley goes to 87 tomorrow, Spanish Fork to 86, Montpelier will top out at 76, while Salt Lake goes to the upper 80s, but the 90s, oh, they're coming. Here we go for the next 7 days. In fact, record heat as we head towards the weekend. Upper 80s, turn to low 90s, turn to mid 90s. That 94 on Sunday would break a record. Then storms get in here Monday, Tuesday, cooling us off and giving us a chance for some rain.
And getting us back to normal.
Getting us back to normal. Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, stick around. We'll be right back.